Hello everyone, it is Ben here from Freedom Through Conference, back with another video, and this one is going to be a very quick video on how you can read more books, or more specifically how I am able to get through dozens of books every single year, sometimes over 100 books a year, and it's a very simple process. Nope, you don't have to learn how to speed read, you don't have to learn anything like that. And if you follow the advice in this video, then I guarantee you're going to be able to finish a lot more books over the course of the week, the month, the year, for however long it is that you want to continue reading for. And you're going to be able to learn a lot more as a result. So what's my trick for reading over 100 books a year? It's pretty straightforward, and some people aren't gonna like it. My secret is to firstly almost exclusively listen to books on Audible or any other audio program, and to listen to those books at 2x speed. Now, let's just go ahead and clear the air with the whole audiobook thing. I know that there's a lot of people that don't consider audiobooks, you know, real books. If you are that kind of person, grow up. It's just a book. It doesn't matter how you finish it. Personally, I use Audible. It costs me $7.99 a month. No, this video isn't sponsored. I don't have nearly enough subscribers or views to be sponsored by Audible. I just like the app. But with that $7.99 a month, it gives you 1 credit. You can get a new audiobook every single month, or you can do what I used to do, which is, you know, every now and then they will have an offer. It's like a 2-for-1 book sale, and you can use your 1 credit to get 2 books. Or you can use your 1 credit and you can go and purchase 3 credits for £18. I don't know how much it would be in dollars, and that will give you 3 credits. You go back to that 2-for-1 sale, you can get 6 books now. Amazing. If you get through the book, you're not happy with it, you can also return the book, get your credit back, and go and get another book instead. Make of that information as you will, and don't cheat the system, guys. Remember, don't cheat the system. But yes, you can return a book for pretty much any reason and get your credit back and go get another book. So again, make of that as you will. I've got hundreds of books in my Audible library, and I've returned a bunch and got more over the years. And there's plenty of other audiobook apps, audiobook features that you can get. You can actually even find audiobooks. I don't know how legal it is, kind of copyright wise, but you can find a bunch of audiobooks on YouTube, a bunch of the classic self-improvement and self-help ones on there, and you can listen to those as well. So step 1, get an audiobook program, start collecting audiobooks, and then go through them at 2x speed. Now, if you listen to a book on 2x speed, you know, straight off the bat, it's going to sound like absolute jumbled garbage. You're probably not going to be able to hear it all that well. So what I did was that I just slowly increased the speed over time. I increased it first of all to 1.25x speed, and, you know, did that for a couple of hours. And then, you know, the next day I bumped it up to like 1.5x speed. And then over time I was able to get it up to 2x speed. I've not really gone past that point. I tried to listen to a book on 3x speed once, and yeah, no, that was actually jumbled garbage. But you would be surprised how easily your brain can adjust to an audiobook being read to you at 2x speed. There's a bunch of YouTube videos that I watch now on 2x speed just because it's easier for me that way. Now, when you sit down to read a book, maybe you only have like, you know, 20 minutes or so in the morning, and, you know, you sit down, you read the book, but you have to go back and reread passages because you didn't quite understand it. With Audible and audiobooks even, it's even easier because, you know, the words are just spoken to you, so you just have to sit there and listen. You don't actually have to do anything. You just have to sit there and listen. On top of that, you can listen to your audiobooks when you're working out at the gym, when you are at work, depending on your work circumstances, when you are commuting, when you're doing household chores, when you're working in the garden, working in the garage, working on your car, whatever it is, you can listen to an audiobook at pretty much any time of the day. You can even listen to them as you're trying to fall asleep. a great way to fall asleep, by the way. You can set a sleep timer on your phone, and you know, after about half an hour or so, hopefully you'll be asleep and the book will just time itself out. When I first discovered that I could do this, it was like discovering a legal high. I finished like 100+ self-improvement books in the first year I got into self-improvement, just because I discovered that I could listen to books on Audible and then 2x speed them, and it was amazing. Now, it doesn't work too well on some people, because some people are naturally very, very fast narrators. Not that I really recommend his books, but Grant Cardone, when he narrates his books on Audible, oh my god, he speaks so fast, and to double that up is madness. Although he would probably recommend that you 10x the speed. If you know Grant Cardone, you get the reference. If you don't, you know, your life is probably better for it. Now, the only problem with this is that once you have gotten used to listening to your audiobooks at 2x speed, it makes it really, really difficult to go back down to the original normal speed, especially if you also like to listen to fiction books on Audible or your audiobook program. It can make that a little bit of a weird experience. So if you're happy with just listening to audiobooks, you know, you'll get through books much faster anyway, because you can do it at any time. You don't have to have the physical book. If you are enrolled in one of the audiobook membership programs, then you can get a certain amount of books for much cheaper than you would be able to go to like Barnes & Noble or Waterstones or a place like that to go get a book. So you'll be able to get through your books much faster, double up the speed, and it's a game changer. And again, to all of you audiobook phobes, you know, the people are like, oh, well, it's not really reading unless you have the physical book, unless you're actually turning the pages and getting that new book smell. Again, grow up. It doesn't matter how you read a book as long as you understand it. So yeah, this is my tip for smashing through as many books as you want over the course of the year. Hope you found the video useful. I hope you'll get out there and read a bunch of books. Make sure that they're useful books, of course. I will leave some cards during this video and some in the description to some of my videos on some of the best books for you guys to read. But otherwise, this video is over. Make sure that you leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. If you've got any book recommendations, leave them down there for other people to see as well. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to leave a like on the video and all that jazz. But anyway, this video is over. Thank you for making it all the way to the end, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos here on this channel very soon.